This is where we get, when he said that, look, keeper means, am I my brother's guard? Am I my brother's protector? Am I my brother's attendant, his preserver, and his watchman? He's asking God, is it my job to guard him? To protect him? To watch out for him? He's asking, first he lied, then he said a smart ass, no, I don't know where he at. And it ain't my business to keep up with. Basically, that's what he said. But guess what? God disliked his answer so much.
Come on.
Because that's not what God created. He created a family.
Come on.
He created, said, love your neighbor as you do yourself.
Yes, come on.
Take care of those. Care about if somebody's hurt. Think about them before you do something. And Cain answered with this answer. That's what the Father told him. Get out of my presence. Woo. And he threw him out of his presence. Because not for what he done, he could have repented. It was his answer that the Father didn't like. Because he basically said, I'm not concerned about my brother. It's all about me. I'm mad because you didn't accept my gift, so I'm going to take it out on him.
Come on.
And he killed his brother. And how many of us is doing the same thing? We're not considering our brother when we do something, and then when we get confronted on it, we act like we don't know what's going on. We plead the fifth, so to speak. So in other words, Cain was saying, it's not my job to watch out for him.
Yes, come on.
It's not my responsibility to help protect him. This is all about me, and I could care less if my neighbor is okay with it or not.
Yeah.
So when you do something, are you really saying by your actions that I'm not my brother's keeper?
Come on.
You can say that, but your actions speak louder than your words.
Come on.
That's what the Father's judging. The Father said, I'm not interested in what you say because I know y'all earth people will worship me with your lips.
Come on.
He said, I'm looking at what you do.
Come on.
Do you really care about your brother?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Do you care if somebody else is getting ready to hurt because of what you done? Guess what? Abel didn't do nothing. Abel didn't deserve to be killed. He was just being obedient. His brother lured him out in the field.
Yeah.
How many of us lure people into a snap? We know we setting up for them. We lure them into it. We may not we want to do what when we know we have a whole nother agenda going on. We set them up for the Father. Just sit back and when they fall, we throw rocks and hide our hands.
Yeah.
And act like it wasn't even us.
Come on.
We didn't do nothing. It was, oh, did you see what happened to such and such? When you know you set that up.
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
When you know you lured them into that. When you know you went and told something.
Yeah.
And then you sit back and you watch the Father. You know it's you set them up. And sometimes we tell stuff that can really get people killed.
Yeah.
We do that. And when the Father comes, when conviction comes to him, we are like, we don't know nothing.
Yeah.
See, we doing the Cain, the me syndrome.
Yeah.
And we say it virtually by action. I ain't my brother's keeper. But God says, well, yes, you are.
Yes.
Come on.
And if you give me that same answer that Cain gave me, I'm going to move you out of my presence. Because this is not churchianity, people.
Come on.
This is not Christianity. This is not tradition. This is the kingdom.
Come on.
And in the kingdom, you are commanded to love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
To
Come on.
don't do nothing to him that you wouldn't want done to you.
Yes. Come on.
That's the golden rule. Love that other person like you do yourself.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
Now I want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you have a responsibility to your neighbor when considering your sin? Do you think you do? Do you have a responsibility to your neighbor when considering your sin? Or is your sin between you and you alone? Is it anyone's business when you participate in that sin? Do you think I can go do it and it ain't nobody's business what I do? And you tell people stay out your business. This me. See, that's the wrong mentality. This is what this society has produced.
Come on.
And it is not God's original plan.
Come on.
It did not come from having this mindset that we have. We go out and just black somebody away and don't even think nothing about it. Life has no meaning to us.
Come on.
We have lost it. Do you not know that was a soul created in the image of God?
Come on. Come on.
And you just spilled blood like it was nothing? You can tell you how crazy this society has become when it comes to I'm not my brother's keeper. How many of y'all are familiar with YouTube? You know what YouTube is? All the young people know
Yes, come on.
what YouTube is. If you don't know, it's a thing on the internet where you can do films or film anything you want to and you can post it on YouTube. And all you have to do is go on there and you can look at it. Now YouTube has its pros and cons. I'm going to deal with a con. If you go on YouTube right now and just type up the word fight, let's put fight. Do you not know you get thousands upon thousands of hits where people have actually filmed people beating one another's brains out and posted on there for fun? Not only did they stand around and watch one human being beat another one down, but they had the audacity to pull out their camera phones and stand there and film. Now that's not the most disturbing part. The disturbing part is it's not one person intervening and help the person that's getting beat. But what you do see is hundreds of people standing around, cheering it on, egging it on, saying get them beat. And they all act like wild beasts. Standing around as one human being, degrade another, beat another. Do you think God is pleased with this?
Nope.
Do you think God looks at that and says, ooh, ain't that love? Or do you think God looks at this and says, what is my children doing?
Come on.
This is not how I created you.
Come on.
How can you stand around and watch another person just get beat down and you do nothing? There was times back in the day if a fight broke out, people, because of respect, it was you step in and break up a fight. But then, now, there's no breaking up a fight. You step back and watch it and feel it. And not only do you watch a person get beat down, but you put it on the internet for thousands upon thousands to watch this person get degraded over and over and over. Can you imagine the shame if you're the person on the beat up end? Can you imagine what they feel like? See, when you do that, when you feel it, and you post it on there, guess what? You're not being your brother's keeper.
That's right.
You can care less about the shame you getting ready to cause that person. To you, it's funny.
Come on.
What has become of us that we think this kind of rude behavior is funny?
Come on. Come on.
And we not only, and if you're not putting it on there, if you sit down and watch it and it does not disturb you,
Yeah.
then that's something else.
Come on.
And the worst thing of all, this was a couple months ago, this 15-year-old girl went to her school dance. And some of the boys at the dance slipped her some kind of great big drug or whatever it was that they had and put it in her drink. And as soon as she got a little this, they took her out the dance and took her behind the building at school over there beside some little picnic tables or whatever. And they decided, one after another, about 15 of them, to gang rape her. One after another. And the sad part about it is, each one of them pulled out their cell phones and they stood there and they filmed it as each one took turns on this 15-year-old girl. And if that wasn't bad enough, they posted it on YouTube. Where everybody can see it. And that's not bad enough. You got 15 young guys standing around cheering this on while this girl gets raped. And you got grown people walk by, see what was going on, and said, I ain't got nothing to do with that, and kept walking. Nobody intervened to help this 15-year-old help this girl as she got raped repeatedly over and over and over again. What has our society come to? That you got grown people who won't even intervene. Nobody helped this girl. And when they got finished, guess what? They all left and left her butt naked out there on the bench and went on about their business.